Welcome back to another video, man. And today we have a video by Discretion TV called All We Saw Was Smoke and Suge Knight's BMW After Tupac Got Shot. I'm not sure if this video was sent in by a supporter or not. If so, shout out y'all. This video right here, how can I put it? God damn, I don't even know what to say. Hey, this is another Tupac reaction video right here, basically. You feel me? This is going under the Tupac playlist. So, you know, like I said, I wanted to do this versus battle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go look at all the Tupac comments that I got from the past couple of videos, from the past couple of lists. I'm gonna create my own list based off what y'all have put together. So a common song that I see, I've been seeing a lot of Dear Mamas, I've been seeing a lot of changes and stuff like that. I'm gonna make my own list, but it's gonna be based off of the most common songs that I see that for those songs. So like for the hits, if I see changes a lot. I see Dear Mama, I see those songs. Obviously Storytelling, Brenda Got a Baby, that's one of them songs that's up there. So obviously I'm gonna put that in for Storytelling, and I'm gonna just make my list based off that. You feel me? Nas supporters are not really. They put stuff. I'm gonna figure it out. Eminem supporters, I think it's Eminem supporters who haven't really been putting anything. But like I said, I want to make sure I put that video up by the end of this month. So yeah, it's a versus battle between three of arguably the greatest rappers of all time. So that's my top three right there. That is my top three. And it's Pac, Nas, and Eminem. But this video right here is gonna help me figure out who is the best. You feel me? And I plan on doing Loyal to the Game, like I told y'all. Loyal to the Game is produced by Eminem. It's a Tupac album. So I don't even know why there's competition between Eminem and Pac. It seems like Eminem supporters don't want nobody to be greater than Pac, and Pac supporters is telling y'all it is nobody greater than Pac. But I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bell on to be notified every time I drop a video. Follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description box down below. And yeah, get this video to 25 likes and I'll drop more Tupac content. Let's see what he's talking about or hear, man.
We're probably... This Dodge truck was Suge's car, and the next vehicle, if one were to come up, would be my car, where I was at. The Cadillac rolled up right alongside of where this Dodge truck is. That Dodge truck representing the BMW, that is where the arm came out and fired into the car. The white Toyota Camry right there would be me. That would be me, and the rest of the cars would be the entourage. The rest of these cars on this corner, they weren't here. The Cadillac rolled up, shot into the car, and took off and made a right on Coble right here. There was no traffic right here. These were open lanes. And all you see is the smoke. And I just like, oh my God. And I opened up the door and I jumped out and I ran up to the back of the BMW. As I got up to the back of the BMW, as soon as I got to the trunk, I'm thinking, they're dead. There's absolutely no way in the world that these two guys are alive. The car takes off and does a U-turn. I run back to the car, hop in the car, and I busted a U-turn also. And here we are now going back to the strip, going back, because Suge, I'm assuming, thinking he's going to a hospital, trying to get Tupac to cops or ambulance, emergency services, whatever, would be on the strip. This corner that we're standing on right here now, this is Las Vegas Boulevard in Harmon. After the shooting that took place on Flamingo and the Coble, Suge did a U-turn. When he did that U-turn, he came back on the Las Vegas Boulevard. When he came back on the Las Vegas Boulevard, he was going south. He got to Harmon, he took a left turn. By that time, the car broke down in this area right here. Actually right there, just before that light.
Actually, we were kind of pretty far down the street when it happened. We didn't know if we heard gunshots or we didn't really know exactly what we heard. We heard a lot of screaming. a lot of cars screeching. We were just hanging out, taking photos at the time. We ran up the street as cops were running past us, and by the time we got here, they were already taking, which now I found out was Tupac, into the helicopter away. He had been shot.
That boy was transported to the hospital in a helicopter. Dang.
My name is Brent Becker. I'm a homicide detective with the Las Vegas.
Hey, y'all comment down below if y'all wanna. I got a video where the cop who was talking to Tupac when Tupac took like his last breaths on the scene. I think that was the last time Tupac was conscious when he was talking to when the cop was trying to talk to him. And I got an interview with that. It's an 18-minute long video about what happened, what was Tupac's last words. So if y'all want a video like that, y'all also comment down below. Y'all make sure I get the video to 25 likes.
Metropolitan Police Department. And I became involved in the Tupac Shakur case because I was one of two on-call detectives that evening.
Now, by you being a homicide detective, how come you became involved with the case and at that point in time when there was no homicide?
Let me explain how certain things work, okay? During the weekends and evenings, we have what's called general assignment detectives, and they are the ones who are called out to major crime scenes to handle them. During a normal workday, middle of the week, we're in the office. If there's a case that we would be involved with, we would be called out on that. In this particular case, it was an attempt to murder at that time because the detectives working that night became aware of who was involved as the victims. They knew that it would probably become a media type case and deferred it off to homicide because it was an attempt homicide at that point, and we do investigate those also.
Kathy Scott, I'm a journalist and author, independent journalist now. I was with the Las Vegas Sun for 5 years, covered the police beat, which is why I covered the Tupac Shakur murder. There weren't any reporters on the scene. No one, because of the fight, and a lot of reporters heard it on the scanner, but no one could get to it. So no one was at the scene of, both scenes. No one was there until the next day. And then everybody showed up at the hospital, but no one was actually, no reporters or photographers at the crime scene.
So you didn't get there at all?
I didn't get there until the next morning, about 5:36 in the morning.
Okay.
The police at the second crime scene immediately were there because by the time Suge's car had broken down, the shots had already rang out. All of that was already a known factor at that point that something had happened and the vehicles had done a U-turn and was headed back toward the Las Vegas Strip. The police were maybe a minute behind him, so they were there. The ambulance, the paramedics, I would say, were immediately there as well because they had gotten a call. Had they been 2 or 3 minutes late, he would have died right there. They had Suge, cops go, "Who are you?" I go, "I'm the bodyguard." I go, "I was with them. I'm the bodyguard." I go, "He's a victim here." So they let him up. And when they let him up, Tupac is...
My thing is, why is the bodyguards not riding with the artists? Why was the bodyguards not riding with Pac? I know Pac had a vest, a bulletproof vest, and I don't even think he wore it that night. You feel me? Pac was moving sloppy that night. He was moving real sloppy that night. I feel like that's fair to say. I feel like Pac has so much energy and he was feeling so cocky and so confident because he just punched down on this guy. And you feel me? He was amped up about the whole Mike Tyson fight. Like his boy just want to fight. He just performed. He just beat somebody down. Just gave him the Mike Tyson effect. You feel me? Pac was moving real sloppy. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Pac, come on, man. Come on, you was moving real sloppy. You should already know, man. In a situation like that, guns should be in the lap. Suge, you too. Y'all are not untouchable because y'all are in the neighbor's state. You feel me? Y'all was in Las Vegas. That's right near California. Ain't that right near Phoenix and California? You feel me? Gun and laps. Vest should be on. Pac, you had on a tank top. Vest definitely should have been on. Come on now. You already been shot 5 times and you still breathing, living proof. There's a God if you need a reason. Well, I believe in my own. Well, I raise my kids in the right or the wrong way. Dear mama, I'm a man now. I want to make it on my own, not a hand. Come on, you already been shot 5 times. Come on, man. You're not even healed from those 5 shots. Bulletproof vest. You just put the beats down on Crip members. Come on, Pac. Like, come on, man. He was moving too sloppy, bruh. He was moving too sloppy. Too sloppy. Bodyguard should have been in the car. If anything, Pac should have been in the back seat. Pac should have been in the back seat. He should have been in a limo or something. He should have been tinted up in a limo or in the back seat. Bodyguard. It should be, honestly, if you want to be real with you, it should be a bodyguard in the back seat and a bodyguard in the front seat with Suge. Because you need somebody to protect both. Because Suge was big, just as big as Pac. You feel me? There was no one without the other. So, they both should have a bodyguard beside them. Really, Pac should have 2 in the backseat. Pac should really be sitting in the middle. 2 bodyguards in between, on the outsides of him. Or he should have a bulletproof vest on with a bodyguard beside him. Come on, Pac was, man. I'm mad because Pac it's like, looking at it from retrospect, Pac was moving too sloppy, man. He was too sloppy that night. Moving too sloppy. He was not on point. You gotta be on point in a situation like that. You got to. You LA Crips. You know LA Crips are against you. You already know when Biggie was coming to LA, he had Crips on the sides. He had Crips protecting him. You know Suge is a blood. Isn't he a Pyru? He a Pyru. So with that being said, you just beat down on some Crips. You should already know they coming. And it's just you and Suge in a car. And it's a car full of Crips. It's like 5 Crips in a car. No, it's 4 Crips in a car. Come on, Pac. Man, I'm disappointed.
Still sitting in the passenger seat. The door is still closed. The paramedics are over there I was with them. I'm the bodyguard. I go, he's a victim here. So they let him up. And when they let him up, Tupac is still sitting in the passenger seat. The door is still closed. The paramedics are over there trying to open the door along with the police. They can't get the door open.
That probably killed them too, though. They couldn't even get the door open. The brother was stuck in the car. He couldn't do nothing about it. He shot up.
You know, the members of the entourage and forcing them on the ground, lay on the ground, didn't make them necessarily amenable to talking to the police about it.
Well, what I was told by some of the members was the way they were treated by the police. I guess I can understand their feelings, but there's also the flip side to that, in that at the time all this is going on, the officers responding had no clue what was happening, who really wanting to talk to us. I know that there were some reasons behind that, and that probably slowed things down a bit. The day after, right off the bat, we're wanting to talk to the guy that's in the car with Tupac Shakur, Suge Knight. And we're working right away with that. And in fact, the night of the shooting, we tried to talk to him.
You feel me, man? That's the end of that video right there, man. They try to talk to Suge. Suge wasn't saying nothing. If Pac didn't say nothing on his final words, Suge wasn't gonna say nothing. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, in the last video I just dropped with Suge, I said a lot of people think Suge got something to do with Pac's death. I don't think so, man. Like I said, I don't think so. If that's the case, if imagine if Suge got killed in that situation, they probably would have said Pac set up Suge so he could get out his deal, and Pac stayed alive. Or imagine if they both died. What would they have said? Suge set up Pac and ended up getting killed? Nah, I don't think Suge had anything to do with Pac's death, if you want to be real with you. He was there at the death just because he was there at the scene. He didn't die. He had something to do with Pac's death. I don't think Pac wanted to leave Death Row. Yes, Pac wanted to start his own record label. He wanted to start his own record label, but he was still always going to claim Death Row. He loved Death Row. Death Row gave him a chance when he wanted to quit rap. Pac wanted to quit rap when he was in jail. That's what Suge said. That's what Suge said Pac said when he was in jail. He wanted to quit rapping. Death Row gave him a chance when he wanted to quit. And they gave him a second chance at life with freedom. He was in jail for something he didn't do, and who knows how long he would have been in jail for if he stayed that whole time. He probably would have still been alive, honestly. But still, come on now. But we probably wouldn't have got Pac, the Pac that we had got. So, that's a whole bunch of woulda, coulda, shoulda, man. R.I.P. Pac, man. R.I.P. Pac. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Turn the post notification bell to be notified every time I drop a video. If y'all want more Tupac content, y'all make sure y'all comment down below and get the video to 25 likes, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hope y'all enjoy.